YouTube, hello and welcome. Today we are reaching, and documenting for the very first time ever on camera my journey into the champion division of ranked GeoGuessr. As you can see here, I'm a Master 1 and I've never reached champion before. So I've decided to dedicate a series on YouTube to documenting my journey. We'll see how long it takes or how little it takes. But today's episode 0. This channel is fresh out the womb, brand new channel, and I wanted to lay down some groundwork before I get to queuing here. So, again, today's episode 0. So, maybe a little bit of an introduction would be in order. My name is Jordan. I've been playing GeoGuessr since 2020. I really locked in last November 2023. And I've been streaming on Twitch for about 3-4 months now. So if you want to follow along, the Twitch will be linked in the description. But I have nothing else to say, so let's get straight to it. I'm going to be playing 6 games in total today. I'll do one set of one moving game, one no move, one NMPZ, and then we'll run all that back because today is just kind of serving as a benchmark for where my progress begins. And I know it's going to take some time to find a match, so I'll keep yapping while we're waiting. Today, what was I saying? I have time. I'll see what I was even talking about while I wait. But yeah, so this journey is very new. I wanted to use today as a benchmark for my beginning of the journey, as where my skill level is now. I'm a moving main as it stands. I think my ELO is 1155, and the highest it's ever been is like in the 1180s. So I'm essentially at the peak end of my ELO over the history of my account. But when I come back from the GeoGuessr World Cup in 2024, where I will be heading to Europe shortly to enjoy as a spectator, I'll be ramping things up. I think it'll give me a battery in my back. It'll offer me opportunities to network with people, and we'll be ramping things up after that. So, all right, we're into our first match. It is a moving match versus the 1282 player. Say a quick hello and get straight to it. All right, we're looking at what appears to be the Philippines. I'm not getting a particular vibe in terms of region, but I'll just go Luzon, I guess. Somewhere up here. It was south. Our opponent got a better guess there. It's definitely going to take me some time to get used to yapping while I guess. So, there's nobody watching right now. The channel is, again, as I said, fresh out the womb, brand new channel, and I don't have any expectations from the outside placed on me. I'm not afraid to mess up as it stands. We are in Brazil. I'm not sure how I feel about a region guess. I'm not too familiar with vegetation in Brazil. But we are on the BR 364, which I assume would be somewhere further out here. 316, 364. I'm just going to send it. It is a pretty long road, in all fairness. Yeah, it does extend incredibly far, so we could actually be out here even. We'll see. And our opponent is bang on. GG's. I've definitely gotten the sense because when I gained all my ELO, I was playing in the middle of the worst era for ranked GeoGuessr, if you will. Double yellow, well, single yellow with the stripes is kind of odd. It is a reddish road. I'm thinking about Saskatchewan. I'm thinking about the American Great Plains. We definitely have an angle that fits. I'm just gonna send Sask. See how that goes. I gained all my ELO, or the majority of my ELO. Great guess by our opponent there. That's not game though. I gained all my ELO early 2024 when the ranked system was, for lack of a better term, dog water. And I haven't really kept up since then. So I believe I kind of took advantage of when the player base was at its, weakest point competitively. And now I'm getting outpaced by people in similar ELO levels than me. So I'm expecting to lose a bunch today anyways. But we are in Thailand. I'll just go here. And it is max west. Relatively north too. I like to do any amount of damage before I lose this game. It would be nice. I probably don't have the skills to multi-merchant even if I wanted to here. We have some pole plates here. That's not a Hokkaido. A phone number would definitely help me out here, but even then, my memory with any Japan stuff is rusty. I'm gonna go somewhat south here. I was just near Tokyo. That's game. GG's to our opponent there. Quite a terrible showing for the first match of the day. But we'll hop into some no move and see if I fare better there. Do I have anything else worth mentioning so that I can avoid having to cut in the middle of this video? I mean, I don't think so. I'll just reiterate that, if anybody's watching this before the World Cup, my name is Jordan, say what's up. I'm sure many of the people here will have already seen me on stream, on my Twitch stream, so I'm expecting to meet some familiar faces either way. Give a quick wave to our opponent here. But, yeah, in the chance that anyone's seeing this before the World Cup and is also attending, say what's up. Don't be shy. That looks like Thai or Cambo. Or Khmer, I should say. White car, I'm not too familiar with. These poles would fit. Maybe it's Lao. Is it ever Lao? These people are all on the right hand side. I'll go up here just in case. It was Cambo. Seahorse. Interesting. Well, so far, not a better result in no move. We are in India here. This probably is seems like a distinct pole, but I don't know anything about India. This car. Okay, well, it's not a completely dry landscape. I'm going to go somewhere out here. It was just downtown New Delhi, which is interesting. Doing our first damage of the day. Would you look at that? See if we can get this one back in blood. Okay, we have a double yellow, but the landscape does feel pretty Canadian. Of course, it could be Finland. I'm not opposed to that, but the sun's not going to tell me anything. Finland and Canada are both firmly in the northern hemisphere. What do I like here? I don't want to get baited by a double yellow. These appear to be stripes, though. I'm going to go with Canada. I'm going to go with Quebec. It was northern BC near Fort Nelson. Okay, that's fair. I was closer, not by much, though. Next round, we are in India, presumably back in New Delhi. I don't know if I'm misidentifying the script here, but it was closer to Agra. Just on the other side of Agra. No worries. What do we have here? The poles. Okay, I was starting to get a Guatemalan vibe, and then I looked at the car and I realized, okay, I'm going to go a bit more northern here. This particular area might not fit, but surely we're somewhere nearby. It is on the border with Honduras, interestingly. Okay, we have all white road lines. Sun is north, so this is definitely Brazil. As far as I can tell, at least. I don't know if that necessarily matches up, but where else would it be? Za? That looks like it says Pioneer, actually. I don't think it's Australia. I'd have to go like here. Oh, closer to Joburg. Okay. I didn't think it was Za. I was expecting yellow outers there. But our opponent doing a ton of damage there. Unfortunate. Oh, that looks like a distinct thing. If only. If only I knew. I've seen that pole shape in Latvia before. I don't know if that's a Latvian pole, though. I mean, I suppose this could be a Baltic kind of thing. I'll go Lith. And it was Latvia, okay. Fair enough. Okay, the multis are kind of ramping up here. I'd like to get my damage done early. Get this game over with before I get absolutely embarrassed. Santiago, that said. Okay, this pole is octagonal. So it's Mexico or Colo. That looks like a Mexican thing. So it is Mexico. Okay, where would we be? Somewhere in the south, I think. Makes sense. Just north of Mexico City. Fair enough. That's the biggest damage done of the day, but not quite enough to make me feel any better about my odds. Okay, this is looking like Mexico again. Somewhere further north this time. Does the sun add up for that? Yeah, I guess it does. I'm gonna go... Where do we have the most hill? These are like somewhat northwest. And then another little range there. Church. I like my odds better over here as a bit of a hedge. Okay. It was just downtown El Paso. That puts us firmly back in the game, giving us a lead, actually. Bit of merchanting. Never hurt nobody. Okay, where are we now? I don't see any blue strips on those plates. Holy poles. Are they Hungarian or Romanian? They don't have any white on the bottom, which leads me to believe they're Hungarian. But then these plates don't add up for Hungary at all. Okay, that is a blue strip. I'm going to go Hungary on the border with Romania. And we'll see how that goes. It was Poland. And our opponent will take that one. GG's. That was a slightly better showing, I would say. So we've lost 27 elo so far today. We'll see how much more we tank before the day ends, but this is kind of what I was hoping to get out of the way before I go to the World Cup. I want to establish this journal entry in terms of my skill level. Document how good I am, how bad I am in certain aspects. And I guess there's one more rule that's worth sharing. This is kind of in the middle, so maybe I'll make sure to outline this in the description, but the rule is shaming is sharing. And by that I mean, if you want to guess shame, drop the meta. I won't take an empty guess shame with no other info. This looks like German. We have 2024. I'm going to go Poland. Excuse me. Never mind. It was Norway. Our opponent getting the Baltic vibe there. Or the Nordic vibe, I should say. Okay. This feels gettable. Is it ever Mexico? This tree doesn't fit, though. I guess it's the States. Is it Utah? Okay, it was near also use inland BC. That makes sense. What else do we have? Brazil. I'm not getting a region here. It's just like somewhere. Maybe more south. I like it, Santa Catarina. No, it's Mato Grosso. Alright. I'm gonna go Oslo here, actually. No, it was downtown Germany. Southern Germany. Interesting. Opponent is really insisting here, which doesn't play to my strengths. Scotland or Ireland. Okay. I don't know why I sent Eastern. I didn't even check the water and I got the Western vibe, but I wasn't sure. It could have been Scotland or Wales or something. Okay. Mexico. I don't think it's Arge. Or like Chile. I'll go for it. It was Mex. I didn't have anything that confirmed it was Mex. Alright, so we're 0-3. Which is a fantastic start to the day. Emphasizes just how poorly I've been playing recently. And how much I want to turn that around when I come back. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm not going to cut this out of the video because I don't know how to edit yet, but I didn't mean to queue into another NMPZ. I'm going to win in Greece here. Okay. This counts as a bonus game, I guess. A little DLC content. Ever Brazil? What are these trees? These trees seem kind of interesting. Could be Colo, I guess. Could be America too, actually. I'll just go here. It was America. It was Florida. Were we on the coast? Like, it felt like we were on a cliff or something there. That was weird. Okay. Just downtown Jerusalem. Or Nazareth, sure. Do I go India? It's not Ecuador. I don't think it's Cambodia. I think it's most likely to be India. Where would it be though? With this red soil and the hills. I guess it's somewhere out here. Oh, it was south in Kerala. That makes sense. Our opponent, the insta sending doesn't always help. This is like North Sask, maybe? Okay. Flin Flon, yeah, it was North Sask. I sent Alberta though. That's almost GG. It would be ironic if the first game I win of the day is the bonus one. We have Japan here. I'm going to go a bit north. And that's going to be game. There you go. So, this is proof that I'm not always washed. I can beat a... What was his rating? I can beat a 1,000 ELO player. Not exactly the most reassuring thing, but... Okay, that was the bonus match. Now we move back to moving another gauntlet. A moving an NPZ. And, yeah. I'm just going to reiterate that shaming is sharing. So, if you want to guess shame, drop the meta. Let me know what I missed. Don't just be a bozo. I'm not going to take that around here. I am a big boy. I have thick skin, but I want to learn too. So, help me out. Okay, we have ballers that I thought were Turkish. But where would this be in Turkey? Because if it's not Turkey, it's Romania. These ballers could also be Romanian. I don't know. I like Turkey better. Drop me somewhere out here. Okay, it was near Konya. I guess this area is a bit more flat, right? Yeah, that makes sense. We're in Poland. Close to Warszawa, Wilga, and Garwolin. Wilga, Garwolin. Somewhere near Warsaw. The 76, was that findable? Yeah, it was findable. I'm in the right area. Oh, I'm right on it. Oh, easy. Okay. Lucky guess there. Using a bit of info. We'll take it. Oh, beautiful location. Is this max Russia? Oh, okay. Portugal, really? So where would it be in Portugal, though? Oh, God, I don't know. I'll go max South Mainland. It was mainland. I was worried it would be Azores or something. Funchal. Chile. Imastoask. Okay, this is a city in Chile that I should probably figure out. Because I don't know if it's Santiago. Okay, that was a main street that we were on, so I'm going to go back there. Penco. Is that an option? Penco. Okay, it's not that far south. Okay, I'll stay out here. It was south. It was Concepcion. It was Penco near Concepcion. Got you. All right. We're in the Philippines. Not too familiar with the Philippines overall. I don't really know how to region guess it, so I always default to a Luzon. It was indeed Luzon. It was Max North though. Our opponent officially taking the lead in that match. Unlucky. Okay, what is this poll? A French poll? Really? Where in France would this be though? Lorient. Okay. I've heard of Lorient before. There it is. Could have 5K'd that, but I'd rather get the guess in early, if I'm being completely honest. Parc de Plaisance. Okay, we could be here actually. Yeah, we're like somewhere in this maybe. No, it's more south. That's fine. It's good damage. Take the lead back. Bit of a moving moment there. Is this Greece? Or... yeah, it is Greece. Not gonna waste any time here. It could be Crete, but I'm not sure I care. It's probably one of these islands. I'll hedge. I could have hedged like here maybe, but... yeah. It was one of the islands, but I was closer anyways, so... oh, Chios. Okay, maybe that was knowable actually. Maybe take a look at the top 10 biggest islands in Greece or something. Los Abuelos. Okay. I'm getting like a North Arge vibe. If we're speaking Spanish, we have red soil and lots of vegetation. It's like a North Arge, Misiones, or something of that sort. Because what else could it be? Yeah, I'm going to go for that. Misiones Corrientes Edge. See what the opponent thinks here. Could be further south. Could be anywhere in here. Could also be here. Anywhere North Arge. Makes sense. It was BA. Which surprises me a little bit. It wasn't the most red soil, to be fair, so maybe my guess was going to be off anyways, but a bit surprised by that. Alright, we are in Mongolia. I'm going to look at this road angle real quick and then make my guess. Is ever Erdenet? I don't think it's Erdenet actually. I think it's just Ulan. It was Bayan Khongor. Okay. Not quite getting the right vibes there. No worries. Figueira. I mean, there's no shot it's too far north. It could be, but it feels like Mediterranean or like coastal enough that the southern hedge is probably fine. And I don't think I lose here anyways. Yeah, it is max south. It wasn't findable anyways. Alright. Close to closing this one out. See if we can get the job done here. Where do I think this is? Yellow middle. I guess it could be Mex. Could also be Colo. I'm not too sure with this one. I guess I'll go Colo. I prefer it to Mexico. It was Ecuador. And is that game? That's game. GG's to our opponent there. Pulling off the merchant. A little bit of merchanting never hurt. No, I'm going to back out of that one. Oh my god, I keep doing that. Okay. I'm supposed to queue no move. So now we can put in the title, there's 2 bonus games. Because I cannot be asked to edit this one. That's Gaelic something. Okay. I don't think it's Scottish. It could be, but might just be Irish. If it's Scotland, so be it. It was Max West, our opponent getting the vibe again. Fair enough. I don't know if there's anything I can gauge there. It does feel like Saba with the hilliness. I can't really get anything there. Just gonna go here. It was mainland. Fair enough. Malaysia, another country I know absolutely nothing about. France is barred. That's not a... What kind of boundary are they referring to? Yeah, I don't think it's a provincial boundary. I will send out here, though. It's pretty dry. Not the most dry, but still. Assuming this isn't Botswana, which it could very well be. Yeah, we're bang on. Alright. I've had good luck in South Africa recently. We'll take it. That is... What's the word I'm looking for? Sinhala. I'm not going to waste any time. Just send downtown Shri. Madampe. Madampe. There it is. Not really findable in the time I had, or in the time I gave myself. Naval something camp. Wonder if that can give us any clue about where we are. Alright, boss. Speed up. Okay, it is the Philippines, which was my first guess anyways, but I'm not sure where this barangay is. And I wonder if there are barangays that are like they share the same name. I feel like that's a possibility too. We're closer just with the middle hedge. Downtown Iloilo. That's Austrian flag colors, but I don't believe we're in Austria. Somewhere in Europe. France. Maybe with the road lines it actually does make sense, yeah. Okay, I'll go north here. Because it's mostly flat. Oh, is it Lux? No, it is France. It could be out here though. Near Rhin. It was south near Bordeaux. Interesting. I was not getting that vibe, but we're still in it. I'm getting a South American vibe for now. That's a English bollard though. We're in Scotland, I think. Or not an English bollard, but a UK bollard. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Scotland right now. Somewhere that isn't too hilly. It was further north near Inverness. Wow. I don't recognize that bollard. Okay, funny how they won't let me read this chevron. That's why I can't read it. Not too sure about this one, boss. Norway? Sweden? Norway. I was closer in Sweden. Shout out to Eamon. We do a little trolling. Hoy. Well, you don't have to tell me twice. I wonder if there's a road. I wonder if this road has coverage. I'm sure my guess is fine overall. I don't think I would have gone there initially, though. That's a very lucky piece of info. Yeah. Okay. Good guess to my opponent there. Wasn't sure if they'd catch that. Zaragoza. Pamplona. Not too sure about that. Marcilla. The NA. 128. I suppose we're in the area, which is fine. Oh, these are the ends. Okay, maybe I'm off it. He is bang on. Wow, great guess. Our opponent crushing it so far. Haukipuras. Can I get confirmation whether this is Finland or not? Kiminki. I like out here. Yeah, no, it feels more finished than Estonian. I'll go for it. Could definitely be more south. And maybe I moved off the 5K as well, because it, it's a slight bit of hill. Artiniemi. It was near Oulu. Can't even throw a GG there. They just were ahead of me. Fornalias Vedas. Again, I'm getting a southern Portugal vibe here. Maybe it's a bit more inland, but I'm not going to waste any time when I've had such a bad track record so far today. My only win came in the bonus game. Okay. It's a start. Our only hope here is to do some merchanting again. Because this person is making better guesses than me on average. Okay, so I'm getting Austria so far. There's no low cam. And Alpine infrastructure, or architecture, I should say. Is ever out here? Maybe I'll just hedge this. They could absolutely beat me here, especially with the multi, but I don't have the confidence to send here, and it turns out to just be Germany anyways. We'll see how it goes. It was Castle. I was getting a much more Alpine vibe, but GG's. Okay. So that's 4 out of our 6 games, mandatory games, done. I will cue a no move now. Down to the thousands in rating, which is, unfortunate, but I was expecting to lose rank today anyways. So I'd rather start at an honest point when I resume the series than try to keep up appearances or something. And shout out to all the other folks on YouTube doing their thing, grinding. This series is definitely inspired by people like Sword Slicer, Simongus, Arpan Sarangi, and a bunch of other people on YouTube in the GeoGuessr space who are doing their thing. Alright, found our next match. Start this thing up. Looks like maybe Philly here. I could be wrong though. It's Thai. I see. Are we driving on the left? I guess we have evidence that we're driving on the left, so I didn't catch that yet. Tough one. Okay. 087 is not a thing in Thailand, so I'm going to send here. Could be any of these beaches down the coast. You never know. It was Cactus Beach. There you go. Urukozhenka. Not sure who we're playing here, but we have red soil. In which part of the world? Finland, Russia? Like, is it Baltic? This is kind of throwing me off a bit. What was that bollard? If anybody has the info on this bollard, let me know, because I forget where we just saw it, but this sign feels Russian, low-key. Not too sure. I'm going to go up here. It was Latvia. That's the reddest soil I've ever seen in Latvia. We will take that, just by the grace of our opponent's poor guess. Alberta bollards here. Seems to be somewhere relatively north. I'll go for a middle hedge, but it could very well be like out in Peace River. And it was Grand Prairie, yeah. Okay. Could be worse. Portugal. Everything about this screams Portugal to me so far. I don't think it's Spain. Could be Spain though. I'm gonna go just here. Red tiled roofs. Houses made of stone. The white houses with the red roof. It was downtown France in Spain. Wow. Okay. Our opponent goes for an Italy guess there, which I never would even have considered. Landscape might have fit though. Okay, we are again potentially in Spain here. That's my first guess. This antenna doesn't really strike a chord, but I don't know where else we'd be. Italy maybe? Greece, yeah. Greek lines confuse me because there's a double white middle, and then there's apparently this no middle outer white. So that's always going to throw me off when I'm as experienced as I am right now. Or inexperienced, whatever I said. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's Nordic, but where? It was Norway, and our opponent gets the right country. That's gonna be GG. We've lost to a 900 elo, or 900, in the 900s rated. Whatever, doesn't really matter. All right, we're down almost 100 elo on the day. So we'll see if we can recover that with an NMPZ to close out the first episode of our series here against Timbo. Good luck. Okay, first thing that I think is Ecuador when I see that. Could be Colo. Maybe I'll go on the border. It is on the border. That's going to be a big advantage to our game moving forward because NMPZ is not my strength. So if I can capitalize on the wide lead I've made, that's going to be Christmas Island. As far as I can tell, everything adds up. I don't know where the pink house is. Oh, it is. It's right here. Okay, we could have a 2-rounder depending on how experienced our opponent is. And that is GG. So, you know what? Altogether, not a bad way to end the episode. But we finish with 1076 rating, starting on 1155, mind you. But I'm gonna end it here. So again, I'm gonna reiterate that shaming is sharing. That's a rule in this channel that I'm running with for now. So if you do want to guess shame, feel free, but also drop the meta, drop the info. Let me know what I missed. And if you want to see more of these, honestly, please let me know. I mean, I'm planning on doing them anyways, but if anybody has any tips or suggestions about how to run this moving forward, you know, I'm all ears. And that's it for now. So thanks everybody for watching. You've officially been grounded. And until next time.